across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of him?
And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Into the secondary, past the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Play action now. It's Geno. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Right side, catch made by McClaurin. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's dropped. A second effort, and he is in. Jim DeCat. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyler Bassman for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
2nd and 7 at the 27.
From the gun, it's Gina. Jeffrey Simmons gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Run right up the gut of Jensen. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Genji.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. A run, Genty. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Chindike. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down.
Ready?
Space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now pass deep from McLaurin. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Back to throw is Ward. That pass taken in by McLaurin.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd, they need 8. In motion, Dash. From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions.
18 Cardinal.
Ready. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score 17. Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches. At the Titans' 31-yard
On 2nd down, Smith. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Savondre Sweat getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Smith now. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing, Ward. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Now, first down throw for Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. Second and 10. To the air again. Ward. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Ward. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Very good. Touchdown Titans.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense has Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back is Smith. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. The right side is taken in by Bash. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Austin brought in motion. Gino now on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. A look middle, and it's caught by Best. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now Smith. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's in! Calvin Austin. Touchdown Raiders. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Raiders 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll get about 5. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Ward. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Ward. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Stokes on the coverage.
Let's go. Ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL.
Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chise. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Raider 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Chise. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now Gino. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
The Raiders send their punt team in. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchdown. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. He'll look to throw. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles.
From the gun on third down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Titans sending out their punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. It is third and long.
47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And now it's fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Okay, ready? Warrior 70. 70. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Titan first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Throwing again is Ward. On under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
60 Bison. Red. Tip. Johnny Lion. Let's go.
Here's Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. They run the toss to Genty. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Raiders.
On first down, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Cody Martin, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's brought in by Myers. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 38 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Come on.
Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Pass the 60. Pass all 80.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Now Milrow. And this ball incomplete on third down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And this will be incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
23 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Pino to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. There's that man again. Another catch.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. 2nd and goal. Denty. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Here's Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
And he will score! Game on! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas. Extra point try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 6.
27. Raiders 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Milrow to throw. Pass taken in by McClure. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Ready, check. Stop low, 18. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Now it's Milrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, break.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. About 54 to go.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
And now we get a timeout
It's a gain of 4.
by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just no one got back to it.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Smith. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a turnover on down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. Go.
They go to an 8, and that will do it. Next stop, the AFC Championship game. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.